Welcome back everyone to Google Sites Tutorials. In this video we are going to learn how to customize our Google Sites. This is where we left off from our previous video, and as you recall from the previous video, all our work is going to be done insert menu, pages, and themes. So we are going to start off just going over the themes quickly. Once you have selected your themes option at the top right there, you will see that Google Sites has provided some default themes to select, so you can scroll through those and select which theme you like. Currently I have the Diplomat and with a greenish color tone there. We do have the option of creating our own theme where we can select our own fonts, our own colors, etc. Or we can also import some themes that you might find by downloading on the internet. So with my Diplomat theme selected, I can still go through and change some of these colors that suit that theme, or I can select my paint bucket there and I can go customize that to whichever color I want. And if I wanted to change that to a different, say a brighter green, click outside the box and now I'm going to have a different color theme up there. We can do that with each and every one of these in there. So we can change fonts as well too. But right now we'll stick to this default theme color here that I have selected. With our theme selected, now we can go start adding some content or making some modifications to our website design. Now the first thing we want to do is probably give our page a title. So I'm just going to select that text and I'm going to change this to my tech design portfolio. And you can see we do have options to change fonts just like in most computer programs. Check your font, your size, underline, bold, color. We can change all of that in there to your liking, as well as our justification. And you can scale this box as well, just like in any other computer application. That looks good. And now when we look over here, we can change our image. So this background on here, or we can change our header type. So let's go into the header type, different types of headers. We can select a cover, which would be a large banner. This is another large banner and smaller banner and a title only. I'm going to stick with the smaller banner. And if you want to preview what your page is going to look like at any time, just go up to the top menu here and you will see a preview screen there, and that will show you what it looks like. So if you're interested in seeing what the different banners look like, just click on that. We can see what the mobile device looks like, or a tablet, or a PC. And once we're done with that, we're just going to click the X and go back to our editing mode. I notice my title looks a little bit off center, so I'm just going to stretch that out a bit so it is equal, and you can see some grid lines on there when we are adjusting those. Okay, so we'll add that to that grid line. It's nice and centered now. We can now change the image. So if we select on change image, we can select an image, and that's going to give us an option of a gallery that's already in there, or we can search using a URL. We can search Google, or you can search pictures from your Google albums or your Google Drive. So a couple options there. If you want to change that background image, I'll just click on this image just to demonstrate what would happen. So there is our background image, which looks pretty nice. I think I might leave that one in there for now. And again, just change image, select image, or if you select upload, you can upload an image that you might have on your computer. I'll try another one on there just to see what that looks like. That looks good. And it changes to match the greenish background or theme that I have selected. So if I go back to that change image and select my image, that image was not green to start off with, but when I put that in there, it does adjust to my color scheme. So that's a nice option to have. Because I selected this theme, that special custom green color, I can still modify that. So you'll notice that background image will change to suit the theme. So lots of opportunity for modifications. I'm going to stick with that blue. That's a nice color blue. And from here, we can now move on to adding some content. And whenever we're adding content, remember we go to the Insert menu up here.